Good morning. We had a nice spot out in the woods today, and yeah, it was cold. It was like 7 degrees last night or something, so it's still a bit chilly, waiting for the sun to come out a bit. But yeah, we're gonna pack up, hit the road, and keep heading north. So I'm in countryside Oregon, and I saw a bus for sale a while ago, and I was like, it looks pretty cool, pretty good. But I reckon it would be sold anyway before I made it even to Oregon. So I'm on my way to check it out because it hasn't sold yet. So let's check out if it's something, and yeah, see if I can turn it into a little profit. The drive onto the property was quite impressive. It's a pretty nice driveway. Yeah, let's check the bus out and see if it's something we can work with. About a bus. So that was quite exciting. I didn't think I would buy a bus anytime soon, but I don't know, I just had to buy it. It was pretty cool. Needs a fair bit of work, but I think it's very fair. It's pretty solid. So we're on our way to the next campsite, and then tomorrow we're gonna see if we can figure out to get it running and rolling and steering, and you know, just the basics to get it ready for transport.
Hand to the world outside like it's all okay.
What a day. I'm just still getting over the fact that I bought a 69 bay window, and then to just drive up a mountain through this sort of scenery on the way to the campsite is just incredible. We've got some prime camping in the mountains of Oregon tonight.
Can't keep avoiding the cure. It feels like my heart's gonna die if I don't run out this door. I can't believe what my eyes have seen.
The next morning it was time to pack up camp, get ready, pass through town on my way to the bus to get some supplies like brake fluid, brake cleaner, etc. And yeah, get working on it.
Senses are a little demented. I saw the
light. Alright, we're back on the road again. Making it back to the bus. I'm gonna try to get it at least running, hopefully some sort of brakes. But priority first, getting motor running so it can like kind of move under its own power, and then see where I can get parts and bits and pieces. I gotta figure all that stuff out and get it ready for transport.
I can't believe what my eyes.
The owner of the bus lives in a beautifully like forested area in like the hills around Portland of Oregon, and it's quite amazing. I mean, he's got a really nice place where he's living. But yeah, it's good that he's got a lot of property and whatever, and that he's cool with me working on it so I can get it ready for shipping, because without his like help and willingness I couldn't do this. So it's yeah, it's a cool adventure. So that's what we're working today. Trying to get this little beast back on the road. First up, I'm gonna swap over the batteries, and the starter motor is seized up a little bit. So the seller is gonna help me turn the ignition key, and I'm gonna hit it with a hammer and see if we can get that one going. Radio. Yep. Yep. Nope. Alright, so first up, checking if we have any spark. I already cleaned the cap and rotor, so I'm just going to take the points out and see if that's the culprit. So I do have a starter. Took the points out because we're not getting any spark, and I cleaned the distributor cap before, but I thought the point looked a bit rough, and yeah, it's basically a crater. So we're gonna replace them, see if we're getting spark back, and see if we can get it to fire up. All right, so I put some new points in, and let's see sparks between it now. Then we should be good. There we go. All right, let's go. So we've got spark, it does run, a bit rough on either, but now we've got to make sure it gets gas. So I'm gonna, check the lines, check if anything comes out of the gas tank and if it's dirty or clean or whatever, and yeah, we'll go from there. But it's running, so as long as I can get some brakes under it, we'll have it ready for transport. All right, we got our new fuel pump, and we're gonna try to put that in and then see if she'll run under her own power. I think we'll be fine then.
Got the hose clamps on there now.
Got hose clamps on it.
Committed. You're optimistic.
That's it. All right, we got her pumping up gas and she's running. Doing a big clean out, getting rid of all the dirty old check valve, kind of like carpet, and it's looking a hell of a lot better, really. It's a pretty clean car. I mean, she's gonna need some welding, but overall it's pretty good. Even the doors are, for an early bay window, surprisingly solid. So yeah, still happy with it. So I'm just spending my evening fiddling around a little bit and doing things like greasing up the sliding door mechanisms and everything, and cleaning it out and all little bits and pieces. So just for some fun and giggles, I'm just gonna polish up the engine a little bit. So day's coming kind of to an end. Got the engine running, it's perfect, and yeah, just gonna clean her up a little bit because she's so much better than she looks. So yeah, just gonna fill around a little bit, get rid of all the dirt here, and this Beetle indicator that I fitted to the side at some point, God knows why. And yeah, it's becoming a car, and hopefully tomorrow I can kind of get it to brake and take it for a spin around the property. it's not how I would paint a car if it's fresh out of a paint job, but if it's old and kind of worn out paint anyway, I was like, I'll just see what happens. And I mean, you can clearly see the difference between the front door and sliding door, and she's actually cleaning up really nice. I mean, look at that difference. Look at her, all shiny. She's got real cool, like little bits of patina everywhere, which is pretty cool, you know, like little bits like this. Yeah, I think she's pretty cool. I like, whether I keep it or sell it, I mean, like, I've got it to sell it, so I hope whoever gets it eventually really keeps the like patina on it, because she aged pretty well actually. Good morning from the second day. Yesterday we got running, cleaned up the inside a fair bit, gave the outside a little bit of a kind of a wash, and yeah, I'm trying to get the brakes kind of working, not perfect, but just working so it can get onto a transporter. And yeah, that's the goal for today. So perfect thing was the owner of the bus has let me use this driveway, but also I was allowed to camp here, so I was just sleeping next to my new little project. So the front brakes are kind of seized up, the rear brakes are really seized up. I want to get like a little hammer, so I'm gonna see if I can give it a bit of persuasion with that one. So side wheels are off on the right hand side, and I'm gonna try to get the little bleeding nipple to free up. I've already sprayed it with some WD-40 and whatnot. So yeah, gonna see if I can get that one going and if I can get some fluid out of her. Alright, so that either snapped or it didn't. No, it felt like it actually came loose. Alright, well, let's see if we can get some fluid out of her. Right, there's some fluid coming out, but the nipple itself is blocked up, so I'm gonna try to clean that one out and see if that makes a difference. So in the box of spare parts was actually this nice little brake bleeding kit, a one-man bleeder, so let's see if we can get some fluid from it. There is some air, but also some very dirty brake fluid coming out, so I'll just keep pumping it for a bit. And yeah, you know, if I could just get front brakes or whatever, I'm quite alright actually. Alright, so the right hand front is quite seized up, so I've got to see what I'm doing with that one. The left hand side front is perfect, so I hope I can get some life out of that one. So I'm happy to announce we got front brakes. Alright, wheels are back on. Cleaned up the driveway, most of my stuff out of the way, and let's take her for a test drive, see how she goes, if she brakes, runs, clutch works. Alright, there we go. At least she runs like a champ. Can't believe I'm driving my bus. Who would have thought that after sitting for like, I don't know, 12 years or something that I would have it. I mean, like, it's not road legal, but I'll have it running and it's braking and steering it again in just basically a day and a half. So I mean, like, it's a pretty good feeling that it's like driving again. Left hand side, I've got a little bit of a leaking wheel cylinder, so I've got to figure out how that goes, how I can fix that, or you know, maybe get a replacement one somewhere. All right, didn't get a replacement wheel cylinder, so what I did is just plug the line and, you know, 3 brakes will do. But I did find this cute little cooler, and it's going home with it. Cool little, I think it's somewhere 60s cooler, all aluminum. So that's a nice score. Got a pepperoni pizza in the oven. Looking at the bus, and after that I'm gonna put up the tent. So I've got a bus that is running, driving, kind of braking. So I figured that would be a nice moment to clean up the rest of the van and get that blue paint somewhat shiny again. And then she's ready to get picked up by the transporter. So the bus is ready for transport. It's all locked in, should be picked up in a week or two. And while I'm here anyway, and the bus is, I have to pay for shipping of the bus, so I was like, I should find some other nice little funny bits and pieces to put in the bus, you know, to hopefully make some of the shipping back. And yeah, I'm just making my way through some beautiful Oregon countryside on the way to pick up a cool 7-Up cooler. Alright, so packed in the van, and it's a super tidy one. Really happy with this one. That's a good score. Like, the whole locking mechanism and everything still works, and it's even still got a little plug on the side to drain it. So that's a really nice score. So, most important question now. As soon as the bus makes it to the Netherlands, what should I do? Keep it, get it road legal, travel around Europe for a bit with it, or just sell it and stick to the Baja? What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments what you think. Thanks for watching. Next time we'll be heading from Oregon to Washington, and from Washington into Canada.